Next on the agenda is the recommendation of mayor and or mayor's business. We have City of Eunice's state capital outlay request for the year 2014 and 15. We have State Representative Mickey Guillory here to speak about that a little bit.
Thank you all for the invitation to be here on the agenda tonight, and it's always a pleasure to bring good news. The City of Eunice made 3 requests for capital outlay monies from the state. Monies for the levee at the city lake, repairs and replacements for the gas lines, and also for the wastewater plant. And I sit on the Ways and Means Committee where this bill was handled, and his request to handle, and we were able to obtain $45,000 for the levee work on the lake, $450,000 for the gas lines, and $225,000 for the wastewater plant. Now, this has been approved by the Ways and Means Committee. Now it comes to the pleasure of trying to get money in the budget. And we start the session next month, about another month, I think around the 10th. And it's to put the money, and this comes through HB2, which is the executive money bill. So we've got to get with the Division of Administration and convince them to get this money for us. But the main thing that's been done now is getting it on the agenda for the money. And I think this was just submitted a few months back, and the general process is about 3 to 5 years. So we're still ahead of the game.
Thank you, Mr. Guillory.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
The City of Eunice really appreciates what you do.
Thank you.
Up next on the agenda, we have baseball registration and a bitty basketball update. We have Recreation Director George Schneider.
Thank you, Council. Just want to bring you up to speed of our basketball, our enrollment. We're at 150 participants, divided up among 17 teams, and so we're full-fledged in basketball mode and run through the 14th of March. One of the things I would like to do is work more closely with our business leaders here in town and the surrounding communities, and I would like to go back to the old way when a lot of us played ball back in the day. We had sponsorships. Our business sponsored the teams, and so I'm looking to go back to that, and I think it's a win-win all the way around. Makes our kids recognized in the community by our business leaders, and it's a chance for our business leaders and our businesses to step in and work more hand-in-hand with our youth. Also, it's time for our sign renewal, our sponsorship or sign renewal, where a business can purchase a sign, and it'll go either on the Satig frontage road, that'll stay up year-round, or you have the option of putting it on one of the playing field fences, and that's up from the time baseball, softball starts until close to the winter months when everything comes to a standstill at the park. And that also includes up through the duration of our tournaments. And this year we have tournaments booked through the month of December. I passed out the last council meeting the list of the tournament dates that we had booked was at 17. I have added 5 more. We acquired 2 all-star tournaments with the Pony organization in the month of July, and then we also got confirmation for the Big Eunice High alumni tournament in August, and we're also going to add 2 co-ed softball tournaments leading up to the alumni tournament to give all these teams a chance to practice and congregate and have fellowship at the complex.
Next item on the agenda, we have LSU Eunice Performing Arts Concert. It's going to be Friday, February 21st, 2014 at 6:30 p.m. at the Liberty Center. It's a concert by the Savoy Family Cajun Band. Tickets are $5 and can be purchased in advance at the Eunice Mayor's office or at the door the night of the concert. Next item, Councilman Miller, the Eunice Community Health Clinic Taster's Choice fundraiser.
Yes, the Eunice News ran an article on the Eunice Community Health Clinic fundraiser this past weekend, and very informative. But for those that didn't get the word and may be watching the council meeting in the next few days, this is also known as Taster's Choice. It's a fundraiser the Eunice Community Health Clinic has every year. It's their biggest fundraiser. This is where the money comes in at for the free health clinic that we have, the physicians, the optometrists, the medications that are dispensed there. This is where the money comes from, and we appreciate everybody's participation. It's going to be held February 26th, Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. at LSUE Acadian Center. Tickets are available by going by Eunice Community Health Clinic, also Maple Avenue Pharmacy, or I have tickets. If you'll call me and I can get them to you, or you can come by and see me. If you see me somewhere, ask me and I'll have tickets. They're $25 each for each person. At the present time, the last word I got, we have 20 plus restaurants, individuals, or organizations that are going to be cooking. It's a great event each year. A lot of good food from all our local restaurants here in Eunice, all the way to restaurants in Lafayette. Even Coshada Casino Resort is going to be there with, from what I understand, a great spread that they're going to have. So I think it'd be an enjoyment for everyone. We'll have wine and beer also there. So if you need any information on it, contact me, contact the health clinic or Maple Avenue Pharmacy, and we'll be glad to get some tickets to you. Please help us support this worthy event that we have each year. It's very much needed here for people that don't have health insurance or just can't afford health insurance.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. Next item, Councilwoman Simpson, Fire Department's assistance with the senior luncheon.
Yes, I'd like to thank the Eunice Fire Department, the Eunice professional firefighters who assisted with the senior citizen Christmas dinner. The dinner was a success. We prepared for 132. So those that couldn't actually attend, they had somebody pick up a luncheon for them, and we actually sent some dinners out. So we had 132. They played bingo. We had about 60-something people showed up, played bingo. We had door prizes, and they really enjoyed it. And I'd like to thank all the businesses who donated door prizes for them to play bingo for. It really was a success this year. In such a short time, we were able to gather everything, and I couldn't have done it without the help of the fire department. The next item I have up is the Eunice Food Bank. I spoke with Miss Marianne Guillory, and they're very appreciative. Eunice actually collected over 12 tons of food here in the city of Eunice. So our food bank actually did better than all the surrounding food banks in their food drive. The monetary donations and the food, both, they did a wonderful job. And she told me that in December they serviced 162 families. Back in October, I did talk about that there would be some budget cuts and food stamps. There would be a $40 million budget cut over the next 10 years. So you will see more people actually using the food bank. So let's keep them in mind when you can drop off donations, not just around the holidays, but yearly. And they do take non-perishable items, toiletries, as well as grocery and monetary donations. So they were very appreciative, and she'd just like to thank all the citizens of Eunice for helping out with the food bank.
I have these 3 new applicants who applied for the Eunice Police Department, and I present to you the City Council for your approval for the next step of their hiring process. These applicants passed their background check and are awaiting the council approval to continue in the hiring process. Move that forward, please. From this side. And I have Mr. Dustin Blood, Jordan Markingtail, and Jacob Corville. 2 are from Eunice, and 1 is from the Pine Prairie area.
With your approval, they'll go to the next step of the hiring process, which is a psychological evaluation, drug testing, and a physical test. Do you have any questions for these individuals?
Does the council have any questions? I need a motion,
Mr. Mayor, I move we approve the recommendations of the chief of police for pre-employment of these 3 police officers.
I'll second it.
All right, we have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Don't let them off easy, should come with questions.
Just want to say thank you, Chief, and I think I might recognize 2 of y'all. I know Jacob for sure, but I know that they should do good for the city.
And if I would you like to say anything on behalf of your upcoming endeavors? Please blushing. Thank you.
All right.
And a moment, please, also. A couple weeks ago, we had this ice storm, and I do want to commend the citizens of Eunice as far as they cooperated completely with our curfew we had. But most of all, the city employees. We had gas people on standby, the sewer plant, and most of all the street department. We worked with Mr. Paul several hours hauling sand on every overpass we had. He worked continuously with no question asked, so I do want to thank those people who worked when everybody else was home, maybe the roads were safe, and because of their effort, we had 2 crashes, which is unbelievable. We had 3 calls in a 24-hour period. So I think by working together as a group, as citizens, as well as the employees of the city of Eunice, we joined together forces and we were able to make the city safe. So I do want to commend you, the employees of y'all as well. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Chief.
On fire department as well.
No, I'll say it tonight again, the weather.
You're right. So be safe.
Thank you, Chief.